Hello everybody, welcome back. Diamadic here, and today we're looking at Resident Evil 2 Reborn. This is a recreation of Resident Evil 2, but on the Unity engine. This is only an alpha version of the game. It's from an Italian game developer called InvaderGames, or the InvaderGames team. They're looking to recreate Resident Evil 2 on the Unreal Engine 4, basically, but this is the pre-release alpha version on the Unity engine. So this game actually has been cancelled. It's no longer going to be released. I guess Capcom got in contact with them and wanted them to stop their recreation as they're doing their own recreation, which is coming out in the near future there. So Resident Evil 2 Reborn on the Unity engine here. It uses assets from Resident Evil Darkside Chronicles, and also basically it's like a fan game basically that's made to recreate Resident Evil 2. Alright, so starting off, this is the main menu. You just press enter here. You can go to new game, options, extra modes, or credits. So options, you can do the video settings, although as soon as you start the game in Unity, it'll ask you for the settings. You just change it there, and these actually don't really do much. I don't think they actually do anything, but I usually put it up the highest as much as possible there. Don't need VSync. And yeah, just put everything on the highest that it can go. It's a bit glitchy. I mean, it doesn't really let you go down. You have to push it a couple times. The audio settings here, so you can't do anything there. Display, the audio kind of went off into the distance, but just trying to change the resolution, even though it's already set up for the resolution in the Unity setting. Go hit back here. So extra modes and credits actually don't work. You can't do anything, and you can't even load a game.
Resident Evil 2.
And it just drops you in the game itself here. So it's third person. You can actually go into the classic view of it, view of the game, but I'll run through it in the classic view at the end of the video here. But yeah, it's kind of like Resident Evil 4 style, over the shoulder, third person here. And I mean, yeah, they did a great job recreating the game itself.
Freeze! Who are you? What are you doing here?
Hold your fire! I'm a human!
Sorry about that. I thought you were one of them.
What's going on in this town?
Hold on. I don't have a clue. By the time I noticed something was wrong, the entire city was infested with zombies.
So that's the end of the cutscene there. There's ammo boxes here. You can't pick them up, unfortunately, there. You can't even access the menu or anything like that, the inventory. You can't really do much in this, but this is the classic view. I just switched to. You can set the key to do that. But, yeah. Yeah, you can aim your weapon just like Resident Evil 4. So, to get access to the rest of you have to actually go back in here and see that there's zombies that killed John Kendo, even though his body's not even there. And there's not really sounds for much things here. But I mean, it still works. It's very short, the demo, actually. It ends inside the beginning of the police station here. So scripted sequences, they break through the door here. You don't actually have to get the ammo. Well, there's no ammo there anyway, so. But, yeah, I mean, the zombies are easy to skip through. You can walk by them, but turning is really hard. He pivots very slowly, but, I don't know, that's kind of one of the things, I guess, with this demo thing. Yeah, you can glitch through the ceiling there if you... And, yeah, so I think if they do that at least 5 times, then they'll kill you. And I don't know if there's anything to stop them from getting off you, or if it just does it automatically, I'm not sure. Yeah, a little weird ragdoll thing there with the models. Yeah, he pivots so slow. But yeah, there's a lot of environmental sounds missing and everything, and you know, it's just kind of the pre-release, or the alpha version, I guess you can say. This is on the Unity engine, so they did recreate it as well for the Unreal Engine 4, but that's not going to be released anymore. They ceased developments completely on these games here. So in here is the police department. There's not many rooms you can go into. You can't go back out there. There is a switch. I mean, there's a way you can actually behind this door, there's like, you can see there's stuff you can access, but the door just does not open. It's like another room over there, but there's no way to get in there whatsoever. There is a fast turnaround on the thing too. If you hold your run button and hit the back button, basically your character will turn around super fast. So this is basically the end of the game right here. You get to the liquor, and I guess the liquor's scripted to kill you, but if you actually hug the wall here and aim and shoot the liquor, basically whatever ground node or whatever he's attached to, he'll come out and then just keep on running and kind of glitch in the corner there, so he doesn't really actually hurt you. So you actually do run out of bullets. It doesn't tell you how much you have or anything like that, and you do actually reload if you keep shooting, but I think there's about 3 clips altogether, and you can't open these doors, unfortunately. There's nothing in those rooms, and if you glitch through the walls, you can see there's nothing there. So this is basically the end of the demo here. This is the only place where you can actually access your own inventory, actually. But the inventory, you can't do anything in here, and you can't even escape out of it. Well, you do hit exit, it does like hit you out, but if you select something here, the game just basically that's it. You can't do anything else. If you hit use, examine, combine, you can't even get out of the command menu. So what I did is, while in the inventory, I actually walked towards the liquor, and the liquor just started attacking me, but you can't really see it, but it does eventually kill me. So yeah, I mean, that's the end of the alpha demo. Basically, there's not much that you can do. So after my character dies, I'm going to play through the game again, but in the classic view, as Resident Evil 2 was, instead of the third-person view. But yeah, this game, basically, it's cancelled. It's not being developed anymore. Capcom's going to release their own. You can't really download this anywhere else, or anywhere actually, so it just stopped, basically. And the menu will always say, will you take the handgun bullets, like nothing else. And you can kind of see when you die, the menu's there and stuff. It's a bit weird. Really glitchy. So this was restarted here from classic view. And I'm just going to quickly run through it here. It's a bit harder actually on the classic view, because you can't really dodge things. You can't really control that well. It's a bit odd, but yeah. There is videos on their YouTube channel actually of the new Unreal one that they were working on, which actually looked pretty great, but unfortunately it's not going to be released. And
Freeze! Who are you? What are you doing here?
yeah, let's go through this cutscene again.
Sorry about that. I thought you were one of them.
What's going on in this town?
Hold on. I don't have a clue. By the time I noticed something was wrong, the entire city was infested with zombies.
So this is the classic view. To switch back to it there. If you do hit interact on him again, he does say something else. And the camera angles are a bit odd. They don't really load right away some of the time. And this one just kind of stays there. I don't know. But I switch back to the third person view to get out of here, I guess. Just because it's just kind of glitchy. So hit
But you should be
interact.
safe inside here. I'm keeping a close eye on things.
And yeah, I can't go back to classic mode. Now I can there. It's just a weird glitch. I don't know why it stays on that angle for some reason. And it doesn't switch to it when I'm back over there. Anyways, he keeps repeating himself. I'm not too sure why. And I spawned inside the wall. And yeah, so I have to go back in actually so that those zombies would spawn in the basketball court. Otherwise they wouldn't be there. I see that there's zombies here, blah blah blah. Quick turnaround, run. And in classic mode it's a bit odd to aim and fire as well. Just because it's meant for third person, I guess. It's kind of weird. It doesn't do auto aim or anything. You kind of point with your flashlight to be where the bullets are gonna go, basically. And that door from John Kendo's little gun shop in the back, one time I glitched actually directly into the basketball court where the zombies were spawned, and the door wasn't even open or anything. It just kind of spawned me in there. Just because I was holding run and walking forward or whatever, then I interact with the door and then it spawned me out there. It's a bit glitchy, but I'll show you that at the end of the video as well. Yeah, this classic view here. So the door breaks open. Leon actually automatically turns around. You can't do anything about that. And then, yeah, you just kill the zombies. And yeah, when you kill the zombies, the first time they fall down, they're automatically dead, so. And from the top view, you can actually see the puddle of blood there below them. And back here in the van, there's no ammo or anything, nothing. And all the other doors, there's nothing you can do there, basically. So, quickly try to go through this. So yeah, you don't have unlimited ammo. It does run out. I think there is a way you can actually turn off the flashlight as well. I'm not too sure. And I hate this, like, you throw the zombie off and then no matter which direction they're looking, even if you're behind them, they'll still attack you. It's a bit odd. It's the glitch. Just because it's like a alpha version or whatever, but I try to get to the door anyways. Classic street scene here. Yeah, the animation for them getting up, I guess, isn't finished, so they just kind of get up that way. Really dark on the bus. Yeah, so it is a lot slower actually in classic mode here. And I don't really run that much just because you can run into walls easily. Or even zombies or whatnot. So I try to avoid them as much as possible. Nothing happens when you kill them anyways. This angle here sucks. There's stairs down there, there's nothing down there though, and you can't really get to the garden. You can't really see it that well. But hey. Back to the police department. So inside the police department actually, you can't go in the classic mode. It stays in third person. And if you do try to go in if you try to go to classic mode, it just kind of freezes the screen. But yeah, behind the door here you can see there's that area of the game that you can't access. And you can't go in classic mode at all. I try to enter the door at any cost, but you can't do anything really. It's just the door's in the way and there's no way to glitch through it or anything. Everything at the top of the Raccoon Police Department up there, the computers and everything, you can't do anything with them. They're just there basically. Yeah, so if you hit interact or anything, it doesn't do anything. That door in front of me there, where Marvin usually is, there's nothing behind that door. The door doesn't open. Oh, you can actually access your menu here, but it still says, will you take the handgun bullets? And if you hit the use button, it just freezes. So I'm just going to end it there, basically, because it does end where that liquor room is, and that's basically it. So this is the glitch, actually, I'm going to show you here. So, this is after Marvin Bragna, or not Marvin, but Kendo. He dies, go back in, keep entering the door and entering it back. Kind of glitches you all over the place. So this room, actually, if you keep doing that, there's no zombies in here, and it's actually a lot darker for some reason. I'm not too sure why. But yeah, just keep entering the door, keep walking, and you'll glitch. I'll glitch basically in the cabinet here, and there's nothing that I can do to get out of it. I can't access the door anymore, so I'm just basically stuck there. So yeah, the next thing is when I did enter that door, I kind of glitched into the basketball court, so I'm going to show that to you here. It spawned me right here, right behind the zombie, and that's where I basically spawned for that glitch. If you just keep on glitching through the door, it's a bit weird. You have to get the right angles. But yeah, that's basically the overview there of Resident Evil 2 Reborn. So yeah, this version of this release of this game was release 1.50, Resident Evil 2 Reborn. So basically, InvaderGames is no longer working on this game anymore. They do have it still listed on the website, but they took down their download links. It's no longer available. So they're also currently working on a new game for an Android device, I do believe. It's called The Hardest Choice. I'm not too sure. I didn't really look into it that much. I may make a video on that. I'm not too sure what it is. But yeah, basically the Resident Evil 2 Reborn is no longer being worked on anymore. Capcom, I guess, got in contact with them. They told them to cease, creating the game, and they're gonna recreate their own kind of remake of Resident Evil 2. That's Capcom. So yeah, I can't really download this game anywhere anymore. But yeah, I'll put the main InvaderGames website link in the description down below. You can check them out, and also the more information on their games and stuff like that. So yeah, comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon again.